Get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. You're dark.
What's up guys, by the way, this is Mark and welcome back again here on our YouTube channel, Happy TV. So for today's video, I'll be giving you some guidelines that would help you to remember on buying guppy fish online. Because buying guppy fish online is so risky and so stressful, so guys, please don't buy guppy fish. Just watch this video first. And please watch this video till the end so you won't miss out every single details of our video. And also please like this video to reach our fellow hobbyists on our fish keeping hobby. So let's get into the video. Always do a legit check. When purchasing guppy fish online, you should need to do a legit background check. And don't get fooled by their beautiful pictures and videos online to avoid scam. For me, when purchasing guppies online, I always recommend to join groups on Facebook and ask some of our fellow hobbyists who have already experienced buying fish online. Just like my group at Guppy, the Bao Hobbyist Group, and Guppy Association of the Philippines. You may check it out. And also you can search Guppy Fish Group in your country for faster transaction. And once again, do the legit background check first before proceeding to any transactions. And also just make sure that the seller shows you the healthy fish or the exact fish or strain that you are expecting to arrive. Don't buy just pair. It must be minimum of 3 pairs. So, in my own experience, you should know that when purchasing guppy fish online, there are always risks. And we need to accept the fact that during shipping period, guppy fish are very stressed and susceptible to any kinds of diseases. So, that is possible. So, we need to buy at least 3 pairs if in case mortality happens, or should I say if you lose 1 pair, there are 2 pairs left. So, hope you get me. Group buy to minimize the cost. If you don't have enough budget to purchase any guppy fish online, then group buying is the best option. Because aside from acquiring discount from the seller, you may also get less on shipping costs and it will always work on your behalf, especially when you are just starting the hobby. Ask the seller of their guppy fish setup. This is very important guys, because to lessen the stress of your fish, you need to know what are their possible habitual guppy fish setup from the seller hands, or what are their habitual food. Do they feed their guppy fish live foods all the time, or just an alternate feeding of fish feeds and live foods just like that? Because for example, if the seller feed their guppy fish live foods all the time, and in your care just feed them feeds or flakes, so the fish will change their body shape if you don't feed them their usual diet, and the result will be thinner body and possibly death, so you have to watch for it. Acclimate your fish before opening the bag. What happens if you don't acclimate your fish? Adding fish in your new tank before acclimation can make the fish go into shock, or it can cause stress to the fish, and it will also deterioration into the health of the fish. Or worst case scenario, it will lead death for the fish within few days in the tank. To add your guppies to the new tank, float the container you brought them home in the tank for about 30 minutes. During this time, add a little tank of water into the bag so they can acclimate to the water chemistry. And acclimating is a slow and steady process. To begin, just dip 1 cup of tank water from the tank and add it to the bag. And now wait for another 15 minutes and do it again. Know how to quarantine fish. If however you buy from multiple sources, or should I say online and other retailers, then quarantine can be a very useful and efficient tool to ensure that your aquarium remains healthy. If you intend to keep more delicate and disease-prone species such as guppy fish, then a quarantine period might be advisable. Even if they are from your regular store, there are many different methods of quarantine, and to list them all would take considerable time. The basics, however, are to isolate the new fish in a different tank to remain displayed but sharing the same water parameters. To do this, you need an appropriately sized tank that is adequate for the needs of the fish and a matured filter for the quarantine tank. And temperature should be identical to the main tank or possibly slightly higher to boost the immune system of the fish and speed up the life cycle of any parasites that the new stock may be carrying. And provide shelter and hiding places if needed to ensure the comfort of any inhabitants and minimize the stress that can lower fish's immune systems. You can also use antibacterial medicine just like tetracycline. Just add 1 capsule per 15 gallons of water for 2 weeks, or you may add 1 tablespoon of salt per gallon of water. Our fish this time is very stressed and their immune system is low and need time to adjust on their new environment. So we are applying this medication to avoid them from any bacterial attack, or you may check our previous video on how to quarantine your fish. Don't stress your fish. Just let them set and familiarize their new habitat. Just give them time to adjust, so don't disturb them. Because when moving Guppy fish to a new aquarium, fish are extremely susceptible to stress due to changes in their environment. So this is why cleanings and especially making the move to entirely new aquarium should be done carefully and properly. So change water frequently to keep nitrite and ammonia levels low. Try adding water conditioners, which is formulated to reduce fish stress by removing dangerous toxins. Check water temperature for consistency regularly to prevent stressful fluctuations. And also you can provide an optimal filtration system that captures debris and bacteria while ensuring proper oxygenation. And also you can provide hiding places to them, but be careful not to overcrowd your tank, which can interfere with proper oxygen flow. If you notice harassing behavior on your fish, remove the aggressive fish and place in a separate tank. And give your fish adequate space. Also, the general rule of 1 Guppy fish needs 1 gallon of water, just like that. And also you can feed them proper amounts of food regularly, just like alternate of fish feeds, flakes, and live foods. And feed them with proper amounts of food regularly, just like alternate of fish feeds, live foods, and flakes, and if possible at the same time of a day. And lastly, know the possible diseases. The disease was subsequently observed in many countries like Guppy fish, and the pathogens became widespread, resulting in mortality, and outbreaks of the disease have been reported in many other countries and regions. In recent years, the spread of these pathogens has also caused severe economic losses in the aquaculture industry in some countries. So there are many pathogen agents including metazoans, protozoans, bacteria, and viruses which may be transferred together with the translocated fish, and this may be lead to disease outbreaks, so you need to be careful with that. And technical advances regarding the maintenance of organisms in recirculating systems made the aquarium hobby more accessible to the public and contributed to its rapid growth. And millions of people are directly involved in this economic sector around the globe, so from collectors to hobbyists, just like that. And a major cause of mortality of wild and aquaculture fish stocks worldwide is the result of introduced pathogens, primarily due to anthropogenic translocation. So to minimize the risk of exotic pathogens introductions through the ornamental fish trade, that's why several countries, just like here in our country, have established quarantine measures based on scientific race analysis. Thank you so much guys for watching this video till the end. Hopefully this guide would help you on your fish keeping journey, especially buying Guppy fish online. And of course, if you like this video, please give us a like to enable this video reach more hobbyists, and subscribe to our channel to get updated of our coming videos like this one. And if you have any comments, questions, clarifications, just drop your comments down below, or follow us on our FB page at hobbytv.ph, or just click the link below description, and I will do my best to answer all of your inquiries there. So please be safe everyone, to God be the glory. Bye bye.
Back to where we